See these scratches right here? That was caused by a garage door. Don't let this happen to you. You know how every garage door opener has a beam down the bottom for safety, so if any pets or children are crossing that beam while the door's coming down, the door reverses. Well, wouldn't it be great if the entire door was protected the way a door on an elevator is? I'm going to show you that that is possible. I'm going to close my door, and let's say something is open here. It reverses back up. And that works the entire length of the door in both directions. So I'm going to show you how that's done and tell you all about it coming up. Welcome to HandyDadTV. I'm Chris Heider, your virtual dad in the cloud, and this is the Infinity Shield. It's a replacement garage door sensor that is basically a curtain of lasers across the whole door. Not only is it a safety sensor so that it reverses your door, but it also has a button in here that if you click that, it then puts a tone out that anytime something's blocking the door, you can hear it. It not only helps you protect your dogs and your pets and any other occupants of your house, but it also prevents damage from your car because it makes sure that it's in the garage far enough, and if you forget to close your hatch, it won't close the door on it. So how much would you pay for a product like this? $400, $500? The good news is this company is not gouging the public. The regular price on this is $249, but for a limited time, they're selling it for $199, which I think is really a great deal. So next I'm going to show you how easy it is to install. So let's go. You can see the transmitter and the receiver are labeled on the bottom, and the transmitter has LEDs that stick out, and the receiver has LEDs that are flush. Now, typically this is the orientation they're installed. At least it's what the directions say. But because I get such bright sun over here during the day, I don't think I want the receiver over here. I'm going to put the receiver on that side and the transmitter on this side. The kit comes with the quick installation guide. It also comes with the wire nuts and tweezers, as well as two different kinds of brackets. There's a short bracket and a standard bracket. Obviously, the short bracket is shorter. Now, with my garage door, I think I need to use the standard bracket. I'll show you why. My garage door is a double wide that has these braces to hold it stiff, and they stick out pretty far. So that's why I'm going to use the standard bracket. If you have a single door that doesn't have braces this wide, you might be able to go with the short bracket and give yourself a little bit more room. And this is the bottom of the receiver, and you can see there is a set of wires down here and another set of wires on the other side. So if you have to, you can hang them either way, in either direction. The receiver also has this button here that turns the beeper on and off. And it also has this little cover that covers the dip switches that set what type of garage door opener you have. With the cover removed, you can see there's two dip switches inside, and that determines which kind of garage door opener you have. I have Genie, so the up-up position is correct for mine, and you can see they are already in the up-up position. If you have a LiftMaster, Chamberlain, or Guardian, you'd have to flip them accordingly. Now my garage door opener is on the side over here, and before I do anything, I'm going to unplug it. Now this is the side where I said I was going to put the receiver, so it's in the shade. And all I'm going to do is look for a spot here where I don't have any brackets holding the track in. I want unobstructed spots to put the brackets on the receiver here. So just a couple of pieces of blue tape, and that's all I need. When you're installing the bracket, you want to install the open side of it towards the LEDs, and this flat part goes towards the back. And you put in this little tab first, and then you kind of give it a twist, pushing the other two tabs in. Okay, now with it against the ground, I'm just going to pop it on with the clip. They go on in the front first and then snap into the back. All right, now I'm just going to wire this up temporarily because there is polarity on these, and if it's wrong, the receiver won't work. And so I might have to reverse them. All right, now this is just the receiver, so of course there's no transmitter. It should be beeping right now. So let me try pressing the button. And it is beeping, so I know the polarity is correct. Next, I put the wire nuts on the wires and taped them to the receiver. Then installed the transmitter and temporarily wired that together. Now I'm going to plug it in and give that a test. No beeping. And then now it beeps. Okay, well, I know the beeping works. Now let's try it actually if it stops the door, which is the whole purpose. And it does. That's pretty awesome. Great. Now the red light on the receiver blinks rapidly when there's nothing in the way, and when you put something in the way, it blinks slowly. So that way, even without the beep, you can tell if something is obstructing the path. So I decided I was going to try some different things to see what would block the beam. So this is a broom, and that works, but how about flat? And that works too. And this is a yardstick. It's not perfect, but you could tell just one little beep and that would reverse the door. How about the broomstick? Even the broom handle. Come on, that's pretty awesome. I don't know what you use to make sure your car doesn't go in too far, but we use these parking blocks. And they're not so bad, but unfortunately they move as you drive on them. So I have lines on the floor to make sure that I know where I have to keep it. This is my wife's side, and this is my side. I even keep a sandbag on here to make sure that it kind of stays where it needs to be. Now the garage door will not close with my tailgate open. Now we're good. If you need shade on your deck or patio this summer, check out Toya Grid Pergola Kits. You source the lumber locally and can assemble this modular system in as little as 30 minutes. Check the video description for links to videos and more information about Toya Grid.